Alright guys, Andrew and Tyler here from Airsoft Pistol, and today we have a little sort of a new gun to the team. This is a G18C by We, and this is a review of it, so let's get into the review. Okay, so the gun comes in a pretty flashy box, which it says We right here, and G Series 18, which means G18. This gun has no license of Glock on it, nowhere, so it is completely made by We. And it shows you just where you can locate the website and ask them more information about the gun. And what comes in the box are a very in-detail manual, back straps and pins, a 27-round magazine, of course, the G18 itself. Okay, so first we'll talk about the externals. The externals on this gun, you have a full metal upper receiver, the slide, and a very high quality polymer as the lower frame. The moving parts on this gun, almost everything moves. You have your slide release, your slide catch, your fire selector switch, we'll get more into that, and your mag release. Your mag release is plastic and polymer, but everything, all the other two are metal. It does have a pretty cool safety feature, which is located right here on the trigger. It has the Glock, like real Glocks, it has these trigger thing on the trigger. I don't know what you call that, but you can't pull the trigger without pushing that down. So once you push that down, you pull the trigger. It does have a safety located under your rail, which I don't really like that, because if I turn it on safety and I have my gloves on, I can't turn it off safety without taking my glove off. It does have a tactical rail with one slot right there, and it has a compensator on top. The back straps, which are pretty cool. You can just take the pin out, which is located right here. Take the pin out and just slap you a back strap on. It has two different sizes. It has a larger one for people with bigger hands and a medium one. And then if you don't even want one, you don't have to put it on. But they all have the We Tech Glock symbol, I guess you could say, on it. I have an extra one on there. And one pretty cool thing too is that they have a little hole back here, which I have a keychain loop thingy through, and Tyler used a single point sling and I put it on there and hung it down. But it does have a RTF frame, which stands for rough textured frame. You can see right there it has the texturized diamond square part. One thing I would recommend to We is making the trades more visible, like making it in white paint instead of just engraved in it, which is pretty cool. It has a G, it's trying to copy the Glock, I guess, symbol, and then an 18C tactical, and 9x19, which is the real round, I guess. And on real Glocks it has the Glock symbol and then 18C, and it says Austria instead of tactical, which same place, just different wording. On this side it says WET, which means We Tech, and then the serial number, and then MBS and some kind of Chinese language. It says Made in Taiwan, We Tactical Co. Ltd, and then some more Chinese language. And then on the slide thing right here, which port, the ejection port, it says We Tech, and then it has the same serial number, which that's pretty cool. They have matching serial numbers. And the sights are white, like Glock sights that are white. They're pretty easy to see, but when your goggles fog up, it's not. It is compatible with TM mags, Tokyo Marui mags, and almost any We G18 mags. I have an extra mag, 27 rounds, and they are pretty heavy. They do say We Tactical on the bottom, made in Taiwan, which Taiwan is a good brand. But I think that's okay. So how to get into the slide of your gun? What you do is there's little pins you pull down, and it's located on each side. So you have to pull both those down, and the slide has to be back and the mag out. So you pull both those down and let your slide release go, and your slide comes off, which really easy. You can lube it up now, and you can take it off if you want. Your recoil spring sometimes wants to pop out, but that's really easy to put back in. You just make sure the end of the recoil spring is lower, or the exact same as the whatever that is. It does have hop up. It's pretty cool. You don't have to have a tool to adjust it. Just use your fingernail and put it in and just move it. Which, I mean, I thought that was really cool. I've never seen a pistol that has that, except for Tyler's, which we'll do that. But it does have hop up. You can adjust, and you can loop it up from here. Fire selector switch, semi and full, which we'll show you that in a shooting test. But to get it back on, there's little grooves right here all the way to the back on both sides, and what you do is you get your frame, your slide, and touch it to the like that to your frame, and just keep sliding it until you hear it kind of hard to push back. And then all you want to do is just cock it and then let it go, and then it's on, and then it won't come off. I have had problem with one of my mags. I don't remember which one, but it's leaking from the top right here instead of down here. I took it to my local airsoft field, and he helped me fix it. He just pushed this down and filled it with more gas before it could leak all out, and it kind of works better. Just wrap up the end of this. I also wanted to show you the manual. This manual has a pretty good in-depth into the gun. It shows you how to put the mag in, which you know that. You know how, you should know. And then how to change the semi to full. First loading, shooting process, and then it has an explosion of the gun and the mag. Which that's pretty cool. It shows you right here how to take it off and how to take your barrel out. So that's pretty cool. If you don't know how I did it, you can just look on your manual and you'll see. But I think that's it for this video. We might just do a separate shooting test for it. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe.